Alright, what's up? I'm Deke. Let's hope this isn't the last you see of me, because this is kind of a little bit scary. I'm doing this on my own too. And I came up this little dirt road that's pretty icy, barely made it with my Honda Accord. I'll show you that. In North Adams, Mass. Look at the size of that old tree right here. Thing's monstrous. You can hear the brook roaring in the background, some traffic. I'm here to kind of get a glimpse of the Hoosac Tunnel, one of the more haunted places on the planet. Again, I'm alone, which maybe isn't so smart. The stories that go alongside this with so many deaths and ghosts, and it's known as the mouth to hell, or hell's mouth, make for nightmare-inducing bedtime stories. The distance, camera's not giving it the proper perspective here. You can see the frost-capped mountains here. We're in the Berkshires. Basically, this was the big dig project of the 1800s. I believe it was, the tunnel was built or completed 1877. If you look online and read some of the stories related to it, just horrible, horrible stuff. But basically, to connect trade from this side of the Berkshires to Boston, Worcester, and vice versa, they set upon digging through this entire area of this mountain range. So this tunnel goes almost, and I'll keep walking this way. The tunnel is almost 5 miles long, or from what I hear, if you try to go through the whole thing, I don't know how many have done that. I would think you'd start to go kind of crazy after a while. You don't see any light after a certain point, especially with any of the turns. 5 miles of darkness, walking tracks, thinking it may never end. I've read so much of this that this, like I said, it's kind of freaking me out a bit. Technically, you're not supposed to be on the tracks. I see somewhere that becomes trespassing. And you can see no one's been here. Hasn't snowed recently. Hopefully no police officers are going to see that I drove up here, or some neighbors are going to tattle on me that I did. Actually, look at this building through here. Little bridge here in the distance. Like a collapsing old work-type building, barn, or garage, I'm not sure. Pretty ghostly and creepy this time of the year out here in the Berkshires near Northampton. I drove here at night. I call it the Twilight Zone Drive. It's rather freaky. All right, I'm going to shut the camera off for a second. Another abandoned building along the walk. This one I've seen online. I forget, and I'll find out what it was used for. But now it's all graffiti, booze bottles, something to do with, you know, some kind of power station or building. Some of the graffiti is kind of cool, some of it's really lousy. Just left out here on these tracks in the middle of nowhere. Well, these ghost TV shows have traveled out here. I'm going to maybe stick my head in the tunnel. I'm not walking in there. Look at that. Everywhere you go, juggalos. ICP is everywhere. Psychopathic records. That's funny. Probably just cat tracks, but driving in last night, I did see what I thought to be a lynx. Although it was lighter in color. Went by so fast, crossed the road in Florida, Mass, that at a quick glance, I don't know, man, almost looked like a catamount, but those aren't really seen around here. At least confirmed sightings. You can see there's some remnants of fire as people have been partying in here. Creepy. To use that word repeatedly. I don't know what else to call it. Macabre. Not sure if that's related in any way. Kind of interesting. Near this almost swampy holding pond. These hills here, I can't tell. By the way they're pointed, they almost look like some of the, almost like the mining tailings from the dig. Because a lot of the hills nearby come to almost this unnatural point. They have this very thin razor-like ridge, so I wonder, way back, if that's where they dumped all the stuff they were digging out. There's a documentary online you can watch about this. which will further freak you out, but it's historically very interesting. Up ahead there's something kind of to the side of the tracks, like something fell apart, I don't know. But here it is, oh man. I'm trying to make this a quick trip because again, I don't think I should really be here. And I'm not sure if the trains, I hear once in a while they still run a train through here. Rarely, but still. And maybe I've read too much on this, but hearing the stories, reading in that weird New England book about it, it's a little freaky. That hole, at some point, over 1,000 feet underground to the summit, goes 5 miles through this mountain. Around here, it's actually pretty beautiful in the snow. All the seepage from the water table coming through the rocks. But you get to here, this is just, again, they call it Hell's Mouth. I kind of feel like the hairs are standing on the back of my neck. I'm not liking this. And I don't get spooked easily. This is just, I don't know, eerie. See that up there? You're going to be okay. Let's hope so. Look at that corrugated metal front there. Old stonework. Don't have a flashlight, but here if you shine one in there, your light just soon disappears. I don't know what this is here. Side of a train? No, I really don't know. They had a lot of, I don't know which gate, a lot of problems building this because the soil and rock composition wasn't right. So they had to put 5 layers on a lot of it, not all of it, I don't think. 5 layers of brickwork circumventing or lining the tunnel so it wouldn't collapse. But a lot of people died, especially in one particular explosion in one of the ventilation shafts building this. The old bent ladder over here. This is just creepy. I just have to do it. Hey! If something yelled back at me, I'd get the heck out of here so quickly. Probably my voice wouldn't even make it to the end if I yelled like that. Oh, I just heard a rumble way in the distance. Probably a ventilation shaft, something over, who knows. Okay, now I can say I've stepped in the Hoosac Tunnel. Hey! All right. There's actually like a stream running, which must be from some, wow, just talking softly, the echoes. It's like this rumbling. It's from me talking. There's almost this stream here. It's probably just from ground seepage somewhere. I kind of want to take a rock or something as a souvenir, but the foolish, superstitious part of me thinks, what if these rocks are cursed? All right, well, there you have it. I mean, to go any further in, not that I'm chicken, but the idea doesn't entice me. Really won't prove anything. It's going to be a lot of the same for 5 miles. Yeah, I don't know what this is. Some old retaining walls here. That's about it. I kind of want to get out of here quickly, too, because, again, as I understand it, I'm trespassing. I don't know what this is. Probably some train did come through here. There's a bunch of like sawdust and stuff all along the whole length of the track, so maybe there's like a train carrying some timber. You know, I could be mistaken, came through here. I All right, I'm out of here. I've been wanting to check this out for a while out of morbid curiosity. So, thank you for joining me. Like I said, check out the online documentary film on this, and I don't know, there's a bunch of cool other videos people have done. Some terrible, some awesome. It's fascinating stuff in a very sad way, but engineering-wise, I mean, what a feat that this tunnel was back in the day. So thanks for joining us. See you.